We got a little update from the box office.
Box office battle.
Box office battle the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So I guess happy Memorial Day weekend, I guess. Though I have to work Memorial Day Monday. Let's not talk about that. This is the weekend at the box office. So the key things to focus our eyes on first is the forecast for the box office. You get an extra day. You get the holiday Monday. So I'm going to be really referring to the full, Friday through Monday numbers. So just to that's kind of high. And when it's a holiday weekend, that's why I always lump it together. So shout out to Box Office Pro. They did all the work. Lilo and Stitch is having crazy projections, Minecraft or exceeding Minecraft levels. I think they're saying this is on pace to even do like Top Gun Maverick numbers. Lilo and Stitch, the latest live action Disney remake. People remember the 2002 animated film Lilo and Stitch, which made about a few hundred million back then as a straight up animated film. The live action remakes, they rake in money with this Disney stuff, man. I actually went back and tried to watch the 2002 Lilo and Stitch because I don't remember even watching this back in the day. I think the film is ridiculous. I think the animated, but hey, the Disney audience is loving it. The funny thing with Disney, I always talk about four quadrant films, and what I mean by that, when something's four quadrant, is it's a film that attracts male, females, old and young. That's a four quadrant film, right? These Disney live remakes, they kind of cheat the system because it's really made for the kids, but the families are taking the kids. So, you're getting a four quadrant audience, though the film isn't really for the adults. I mean, as far as the clips that I saw, I was like, this looks ridiculous. But, you want to take the little ones, then okay. That's how they make their money, off families, right? So anyway, it's raking up. I think the latest numbers they said, because these were estimates from a couple of days ago, but it's pretty much going to hit 180 for the holiday weekend. Lilo and Stitch. We remember Minecraft did like 130, and the world went crazy. Lilo and Stitch is about to be the new phenomenon of this year, and again, I just think it's all ridiculousness. If it does hit 180, it will again break the Top Gun Maverick Memorial Day record from a couple years ago. You remember that film went nuts. So it's Lilo and Stitch is getting front loaded money, and you see the cinema score is an A. So the word of mouth is going to be there again for family audiences. Disney totally cheats the system, and they're going to make a lot of money doing it. This is your next $1 billion contestant, Lilo and Stitch. Anyway, again, I'm not in a hurry to see it. I did receive like a screener for it, but I might as well I'll just support the theater if I'm going to watch it. I still got to see Mission Impossible. I may go see this right after this video because I want to support Tom Cruise, Mr. Theater. Now, the great thing with this, okay, so Mission Impossible. Oh, going back to Lilo and Stitch real quick. Making crazy money, yes. Budget $100 million for Lilo and Stitch. Again, this is going to, obviously hit 900, and it's going to challenge $1 billion. Okay. It's not fair. It's not fair. These live action Disney films. Now going to Mission Impossible, according to whatever different sources, it costs $1 billion to make Mission Impossible. Though Tom Cruise is doing some creative accounting because he's using the budget from the last film, and he kind of tried to film them both together. Anyway, just forget the budget numbers when we talk about Mission Impossible, okay? Final Reckoning on pace for about $70 million for the Memorial Day weekend. the good thing for this film, because it's a tough weekend, you're going against again an unfair Disney film that's nuking the family audience, right? Mission Impossible is not a 4 quadrant film. Again, what we say, male, females, old and young, right? I don't see a lot of young supporting Mission Impossible. And I'm not sure if Tom Cruise gets that female demographic anymore. So this is about the bros, the bros and older generation men. Are y'all going to support Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning? We'll see. We'll see. The cinema score A-, great. Again, great opening against a phenomenon, the new phenomenon, Lilo and Stitch, around 70 million. I'm going to check this out. Like I said, I'm looking forward to actually seeing this. I heard with Mission Impossible, obviously no spoilers, but it's really about like insane stunt scenes, 2 or 3 insane stunt scenes in the film. The film is kind of built around those moments. So, okay, you'll get the price of admission for that. And again, we'll see, second week holds and stuff like that. Insane numbers there for Lilo and Stitch, though. And then number 3, Final Destination Bloodlines. This is the horror phenomenon, which people are talking about the tribute to Tony Todd. Rest in peace, Tony Todd, Candyman legend. He was actually sick while he was doing this final role, and they do that tribute, I guess, at the end. I haven't seen this film. At the end, and he kind of gives his message to his fans. It's insane. That clip is, I think, is going around now. It's on pace to get about 25 million for the, again, holiday weekend. Let me pull up the current take for it. I got too much going on my screen here. There we go. Final Destination. I think the budget's only like 50 million. It's already at 125 before the holiday weekend. This is Final Destination through New Line Cinema, which is Warner Brothers again for the win for box office. They're figuring something out. Like you put Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi's job on the line, and they cranked out 3 bangers. Basically 3 profit getters. And that's Minecraft with conjunction with Legendary, Sinners, and now Final Destination's Bloodline. But with Mike DeLuca, Pam Abdi, because everyone's going to ask after every film, are their jobs saved or will they? They're not saved until they get that extension. Their contract runs out next year. For some reason, that was leaked out. Now they need to leak out if they get an extension. So that's where we're at with that. I'm trying to see what's the upcoming films. We're in May now. You got the Karate Kid next week, which I think it had a decent projection for the opening. We'll talk about Karate Kid next week. Karate Kid Legends. They really need to ramp up this marketing. It's a real chance Karate Kid will get buried because of the phenomenon of Lilo and Stitch. That's going to take the families for about 3 or 4 weeks. Mission Impossible, again, you're going after the bros and bros and boomers for Mission Impossible. That leaves Karate Kid, which, I mean, you're trying to go after the family audience. They hemmed up with Lilo and Stitch for the next couple weeks. So I don't know if I'm going to guess now. I think Karate Kid has all the makings of a bomb. We shall see. But final look here. Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible. Both these films, I think, like I said, it's going to make a little money.